How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to another episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, as we're on episode number 9 for season 3. Yes, we were embraced with the circle of life, of course, with Ava being born. Of course, for the past season and a bit, I guess you could say, we've had Terry anticipate the prospect of becoming a father again. And it was just really, really great stuff to see, especially in terms of Jake's responsibility and how mature, well, he was trying to be, whilst also incorporating, like I said, his Jake-isms, I guess you could say, in the last episode. It was just really, really great stuff to see, like with Jake just stepping up to the plate and just trying to show to Terry that he's got this under control, as well as Sharon, of course. So yeah, it was a really, really great episode. So why don't we get into this episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, episode 9 of season 3. Let's go.
A new vending machine.
Glorious. Glorious.
So full of strength and promise, and most importantly,
how long is it going to take until it's broken?
Okay, well,
it didn't even last a minute.
None of the snacks got messed up.
This is the second fire in a row we've had.
It should have been me.
Don't talk about our love lives or our families or anything that's on our minds. It's why you're my closest friend in the world.
Yeah, I know, but I need help on this. I asked Boyle and he was useless.
Oh.
It's a baby here, Jake. What are you waiting for?
So
What the?
Problem solved.
A bit quick, right?
Welcome. We're gonna roll out the friggin' red carpet. Working a jewel heist with Interpol. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Second best.
Oh.
First best, I was lying to Amy.
Oh. You could have just rolled with it, Jake.
We want some that is a garbage language for garbage people.
Oh, word up. Well, I have almost memorized
Oh, the
style
fellow,
phonetically,
like
so
any
save
fellow
these.
Danish people, has just left the chat.
From context, I believe it means proudly uneducated.
Ah.
So, where's our prisoner?
Being processed, but
Yeah, we don't mean to offend. It's just this place is filthy and you both seem unprofessional.
unprofessional. Well, we were
Whoa!
to our
What
favorite
the
leisure
heck are
pack
you
place,
coming at
but
Jake
now
for like
you're
that for?
officially uninvited. Rosa?
You don't need to cut into him like this.
Kevin has accepted a fellowship to teach at the Sorbonne for the next 6 months.
Oh, I love Paris. At least how it's represented.
Well, not so good, so.
Please. They think they're so great just because they know each other's allergies. You know what I'm allergic
Wow.
Yep, them.
to? Totally. And also bees. You should know that. If I got stung by a bee, I could die.
Detectives, I've been talking with the inspectors. There's been a development in the...
I'm just remembering that movie
Excellent
with
pronunciation,
Macaulay
Captain
Culkin.
Doc, and working the case with you.
Ah, fantastic. Rosa, could you please fill my car with a million bees?
Yeah. I choose death.
Solve the case, make them look like fools. They can eat our American dust.
No. Soren is probably allergic to dust.
Rose, I just...
Oh, hello.
Oh, they've
Yes,
beaten...
I am
Yeah.
allergic to dust.
Everyone is. That's what sneezes are.
You're what sneezes are.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Rosa has real
In
beef with
Sweden,
them.
we call it police work. Perhaps you don't have
Inaccuracies in the Star Wars universe.
And was Star Wars.
Oh boy. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay.
I didn't hear that.
Panda heads, period. Maybe one kid could take her elephant into California, except... Where's Gina?
She told me you called me a gas giant.
Oh, Gina, what the heck?
Never hook up.
Well, I don't think that was an issue before.
Don't throw any rackets and don't eat squash balls, and we're all winners.
What?
Nothing. I'll serve.
Immediate regret.
Out. What? Are you out of your mind? That was. That was fun.
Damn, Neil deGrasse Tyson! How are you doing that?
Oh, no.
Physics, Terry. It's physics. Look, give me 2 hours. You'll not only pass your exam, you'll gain a deeper appreciation of the universe through which we journey on this spaceship Earth.
I love this. I love... they got him in.
How do I not know about this?
Because we don't talk about that crap. We're not lame like the Swedes.
Right. Yeah, totally. If Agneta broke up with her husband, she'd probably be all, "Oh, Soren, I am so heartbroken," and he'd be like, "What can I do to help? I'm
Damn,
sorry,"
the
and
the
give
way
her a
they
big
just
ol' hug, and
constantly
she'd be
take
all
the piss
feeling
out of the
better like an idiot.
Swedes.
We don't need to do that because what we do together is solve crimes.
You know it. For example,
Kick ass.
34. It's fish, Rosa.
Poor Jake. He's. Oh.
Hello, Jake.
I had it already in a Tupperware, ready to go.
Oh, wow, that's
Okay.
so gross.
Interesting.
Can we ask you a question? Why do you smell like fish? Is it hygiene?
No, we spent the night cutting open hundreds of dogfish to see if they had diamonds inside.
Oh
would you like to
no.
It would be pertinent to the case.
Diamonds are. We thought the shipping container came in on October 11th, 10/11, but dumb Europeans write their dates backwards. We should have been going for the one from 10 November. Of course.
Yes.
Stupid rest of the world writing their date all dumb.
Yeah,
Look.
let's go.
I am not even gonna make a comment, okay?
Is everything okay?
We do it right.
The brain, him on my team.
Ooh.
I need you to unleash the beast.
Yeah!
You butternuts ready to get squashed?
Beast incarnate. Okay, maybe a bit excessive. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Great news.
Maybe dial it down a bit.
Did you make us do that whole dance?
2 reasons. Uno and dos.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2.
What?
1, 2,
No,
1,
no,
2,
no.
1, 2. I guess we are the better team.
Yeah!
We talk about his cop stuff. All right, and that was fine when we were
he
20,
wants,
because that's all I cared about. But we're adults
know,
now, and there are other
to have that
things,
friendship.
like me and Amy and you and Marcus, that friends are supposed to talk about.
Well, I guess we're not friends then.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, I guess we're not.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're moving.
No, really.
NYPD, drop it. Drop it. You're under arrest.
I hope they have saunas in Swedish prison.
They do, actually. They're quite nice.
Ah.
The Swedes are just rocking it.
Show you.
Ta-da!
Hey!
Magnifique. The treble is ours. I look forward to getting number 4 next year.
Actually, we've been banned for life.
Oh!
Future Turtle.
Something. And any opportunity for learning is good.
Ugh, you are the absolute worst. I hope you die in a fjord.
Wow, what
We
the
are trying to say we are happy to have worked with you.
Yeah, I know. That is an infuriating
They have no
attitude.
beef.
I second the fjord thing.
Ada.
Bye, Jake. Bye, Rosie.
This sucks. We solved the case and told the Swedes how to die. I should be happy, but I can tell you're bummed, and that's not cool because
Told the Swedes how to die.
Really?
Yes. I want to tell you his name.
Well, okay. Just gonna take a quick drink break. Here comes
Just
the
to,
Nope.
you know,
Uno mas. Alrighty.
feel
Good
it.
Lord.
Feel
Put them
confessional.
away. Have to imagine these belong to someone else. Yeah.
You have to get in the spirit of things.
It's Tom. I love it.
Tom. Tom. Are we gonna meet Tom, maybe? I don't know. Tom Holland? No. Everyone loves Tom Holland. But it's great for her to move on. You know, given the whole Marcus thing and how that was a bit of a bummer as well. But not just that though, but for her to open up. I mean, usually Rosa does. You know, she can put her walls up. So yeah, and you know, it would just suck to have this kind of, I don't want to say rift between Jake and Rosa, but this, yeah, just this awkward, eerie vibe where Jake just feels hurt, especially since he thought he was friends with Rosa. So thankfully that is the case, but that they're friends. But yeah, man, some great things came about here in this episode. So especially just the whole Charles and Holt situation, of course. Charles just letting out that inner moniker, I guess. Friends reference, where she was also competitive as well, and she needed to dial it down a bit as well. but yeah, good stuff. Fun episode all around. Like all of the stories really popped in terms of how just insane they were and how compelling they were. Whether it was Jake and Rosa versus the Swedes, I guess, and themselves as well, because of how Jake felt a bit, I guess, burnt by the lack of outside of work talk that there was between him and Rosa. The squash tournament situation and Gina trying to get more in terms of the world of, or the universe of astronomy, should I say. Including Neil deGrasse Tyson as well. That was a neat surprise. It was just really fun all around. So yeah, and I could get why Jake felt a bit burnt in regards to how, like, especially when they were paired off against the Swedes, and you know they had a really great friendship. It seemed very great. It seemed. You know, with him and Rosa, they don't really talk about anything outside of work, and he wants to consider Rosa a friend, and it's like this question on, you know, are you really a friend? If, you know, we can't have outside of work talk, like, you know, our relationships or interests, etc., and it does become a bit disheartening. So, and to be fair with Rosa, she's not really a character who will lower her walls. So, especially when it comes to the whole dating scenario, because Jake's about to celebrate an anniversary with Amy, which is all well and good. And, you know, he does, like, especially with how he knows Rosa, like, you know, she's very honest and doesn't sugarcoat shit or whatever. So that's why she was like, I'm not wanting to talk about this, you know, whole relationship thing with you and Amy. But Jake knows her, and he thought it doesn't hurt to ask. So and you know, he wants to make sure that he does well by Amy. So yeah, and as well as the fact that with her withholding information, I guess, in terms of what happened to her and Marcus, it you know, that just burns things even further for Jake, because of the fact that you know, he was out of the loop completely. And like I said, she's not a character who's going to be very, you know, I mean, obviously she was like, her and Holt have had some discussions when it came to Marcus, but that's understandable. Whereas with anyone else, it's going to be like, well, no one needs to know, really. And there is that kind of burnt reception, isn't there? So, yeah, and not just that though, but I feel like with Rosa as well, she doesn't want things to just go down badly, if that makes sense. She doesn't want to be let down or whatever. She's not wanting to get too enthusiastic about the prospect of a new relationship because you know, so much time developed with her and Marcus. If things, of course, fizzled out, and she doesn't want you know, a repeat scenario again. So I think she's also taking a few baby steps as well. But no, I mean, you know, you saw how very close the Swedes were, but that, like, despite the animosity that Jake and Rosa shared, I guess, you could see how kind of hurt Jake was, because, you know, they weren't afraid to be open, and there's a kind of jealousy that's applied, I guess, to Jake, because of the fact that him and Rosa, they just talk about work stuff, and he wants to consider Rosa a really great friend. And it's like, well, how can I do that if you know, Rosa's just shutting me down in regards to, like, me asking questions about like, me asking for her advice, should I say. So yeah, I can see it, but I've got to say the you know, banterous rivalry, I would say, like, especially since the Swedes, they didn't really take too much of an offense to Jake and Rosa. Like, they were done with their shit, and the Swedes just had the Swedes were just, yeah, they were just yeah, just pleased to get the job done, etc. They did throw a few quips, of course, in regards to Jake and Rose's like lack of, put in quotation marks, because we know Jake and Rosa, they can get the job done, but they did have a few quips against the efficiency of their work. But yeah, you saw how they had like they knew each other basically very, very well. Too well, I would say, maybe. But no, they had that openness, and you could see how bonded they were, versus Jake and Rosa, who, well, for Jake's part, he didn't feel that bonded, like, after everything that came out, especially with Marcus, and the fact that Rosa kept shutting down his advice. Yeah, you could see how that was reverberated, I guess, to Jake. So yeah, but it was pretty fun. Especially, you know, you've got the Rosa and Jake partnership, and there is this, like I said, animosity against the Swedes. Like, they are they are in their mind, in Jake and Rosa's minds, trying to undermine them, and they're not going to let that slide. And Rosa, of course, we know what she's going to be like in regards to anyone who does that. So yeah, but yeah, pretty fun stuff, as it was with the whole squash tournament thing. It was just really the fact that Holt was just wanting Charles's like, I guess, competitive side to come to fruition was just really great stuff to see. Like, it's just like, I've mentioned this time and time before, but it continues to just be really amazing to see how Holt is. And to be fair, I mean, I guess this is on brand for Holt to be this, I don't know, he's for Charles to come out in terms of beast mode. Like, he wants the beast to be unleashed, etc. So we forget how I like I said, it makes sense, but there's a part of me that forgets how I guess, I don't want to say petty Hulk can be, because I wouldn't say that is a petty matter, but he was like, he wanted you saw even when they made contact with Kevin, that he wasn't really pissed about, you know, Charles's, I would say, overreactive manner with the second place trophy, but he was encouraging Charles to bring out the beast. So, and it makes sense because of the fact that he will do anything. I feel like deep down there are moments where Holt will do anything to win. So, especially for Kevin's sake as well. So yeah, but that was just really, like I said, you might need to take it down a little, Charles, but like, especially with the second place trophy. So but the important thing is, it's not like Holt was pissed or anything. If anything, he was more disappointed that, Charles, you're holding back, buddy. Stop it. Bring out the beast. So yeah. And of course, we had the astronomy thing with Amy and Terry. So yeah, it was pretty good to continue that side for Gina. But yeah, I think the thing that took the gold for me with that story was definitely the dance. That was all for nothing. That was something for, like, I feel like that was more so in terms of, you know, Gina passing, etc. That was more so something celebratory. Like, you know, if you wanted a celebratory drink or whatever, this was something right up her alley. So especially in regards to Terry. So yeah, but it was pretty fun stuff. Kind of concerning from Charles's end, I'm not gonna lie. No, but it was just really great stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!